everybody, and welcome back to the Preserves. I hope all you motherfuckers out there are doing great, because I know I am. So let's get into this. So today's video, we're going to be reviewing another Temu cymbal. This cymbal took so long to get here that Temu reimbursed me $13 instead of the regular $5 that they would reimburse you for something being late. So initially they reimbursed me the $5, and then they reimbursed me another $8. And on top of that, they gave me, because it was out of stock the first time, they gave me $10 for it being out of stock. So that's another video. But anyway, I got a total of $23 credit for this cymbal that I used on another purchase. But anyway, let's get into this. We're going to unbox it. Here's the cymbal. It came in a shitty box. It took over like almost 2 full months to get here. So let's pop open our knife. And the packing on this one is horrible. It's probably the worst packing that I've ever gotten a cymbal from Temu. So first of all, here's how it was packed. It was just in this box, and it was like 90% open. And on the packing straight away says cymbal 18-inch. So let's take her out of this plastic. Right away, it looks pretty decent. I'm not complaining about that. It's not damaged in any way that I can see right now. They did, well, it's kind of gross right here. I'll have to clean that off right here. There is a little bit of tooling marks right up in here. I don't know if you can see those, but right here and right there, there's some tooling marks. I don't know what that's from, but yeah, there's a bunch of hammer marks as well, but it looks like a good cymbal. So anyway, we're gonna put it up on the kit, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Since I've purchased so many Temu cymbals, we're gonna run this with all Temu cymbals except for my ride. So let's put it up on and it does look like a weird like indentation around here. Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I'm gonna clean that before I put it up on my kit, and we'll get back to that real quick. It's kind of gross. All right, so we're all set up back here. I've got the last Temu crash that I got, which actually sounds pretty good. I got these 2 small hole effects right here in the middle. I've got the large hole effects over here, and I got that 18-inch China right here. So I left all my splashes and my hat's the same, and my ride the same. So we'll go ahead and see what she sounds like really quick. Give her just a quick sound demo of how she sounds. Pretty trashy. Pretty trashy. It's a really thin cymbal. Like, kind of like one of these. You hear how that sounds? It's like super trashy, like kind of obnoxious type sounding. But in a mix, it might sound fine. It's like it's not horrible, but it's also not that great for what you would expect from like a higher end China or something like that. It's more so of a like a China trash is where I would put it. It's more in the China trash type realm than it is just a straight China. So one more time. So that's what she sounds like. let's go through some beats and put her in a mix and see what she sounds like from there. I'm just gonna run some double bass pattern, and maybe I'll break up the double bass a little bit, see what it sounds like in a breakdown type situation. We'll mix up all these temu cymbals in here and see what a temu cymbal lineup sounds like as well. So anyway, let's just go. We'll start off on the ride so that way I can get my bearings, and then we'll go into that. So, in a mix, it doesn't sound bad. It's trashy. I might use this as a stack, actually. I wonder what it would sound like as a, like, stacked with one of these really super thin effects cymbals. It might sound better that way. I don't know. But, we could try that maybe in another video and do like a bunch of, just do a stack video on whatever. But so I'm gonna run through this again. I've noticed that there are a couple indents now with this lighting in here kind of reflecting off of this. I don't know if, like, there's a few of them on all around the edges. I don't know if that's gonna break. They did a really good job of polishing the outer side of it and leaving this kind of like a polished raw, but they left like some grease or whatever on there that I had to clean off, and I don't really know what it was. It was probably some kind of polishing compound, but they didn't clean it very well. But it doesn't sound too bad. So let's go through it one more time, and let's go through like maybe a broken beat. I'll start back off on the ride, and then I'll do like a broken double bass pattern and see what it sounds like in that. I wouldn't say that it's bad. Like I said, it's a more of a trashy sound. So let me go around the kit. I'll give you guys a close-up view of it and go over, you know, what it actually looks like. Obviously, you've heard the sound. You heard what it sounds like with the other temu cymbals. We'll do that one more time. Like I said, this cymbal sounds really good. That sounds really freaking awesome for a temu cymbal. For 119 bucks, I think I paid for that. This one ended up costing me, you know, without the credit or whatever, it was actually 150 something bucks. And after the credit, you know, the 23 bucks credit, 125 bucks or something like that. So, yeah, so not a horrible price. You're gonna pay way more than that if you wanted to get like an 18-inch China from Zildjian, Paiste, Sabian, you know, Meinl, something like that. Those cymbals are gonna cost you a shit ton of money. You know, probably upwards in the 200, twice this amount. So let me come around the kit. I'll give you a closer look at what this cymbal looks like, and what I think of it in all actuality for what I paid and whatnot. So I'll be right back around. All right, so I am back with this cymbal on the other side here. You can see that on the back side it is lathe, and they've done some extensive hammering, and it looks machine hammered. And then on the front side, it's, you know, kind of like a Byron's, like one of those, I don't know the actual name that they call those on the Byron's, where it's like this kind of a weird polished raw, and then they come out to a polished brilliant that is lathed, and it's hammered all throughout. And actually the cymbal looks real nice. It does not look bad, but it's super light for an 18-inch. You know, it's not heavy. Now I want to show you in comparison. This is the last cymbal that I purchased, and this is quite a bit heavier than that one, and it's kind of the same except for it's not polished on the inside. And this one came super dirty. Like this, there was still lots of crap on the inside of there. And this cymbal sounds really awesome. This is my favorite cymbal from Temu, and I'm sure if I polished the inside like that, it would look like this on the inside. So it's not bad, but the weight comparison and actual, I think this is closer to a 17-inch cymbal in my opinion. It's maybe 17 and 3/4, but that's probably because of the bending and whatnot that they do to get to a China type sound. And they marketed it as a dual China. And so, and then this one is my next favorite Temu cymbal. It's not bad. It's exactly like that other one that I showed you, but it has holes in it, and they did the same thing. And when this one came, it was also dirty, but it's not bad either. It's not, it's heavy in comparison to these other two that I'm going to show you that I got from Temu. So they've really like sanded the crap out of these, and it took a lot of weight off of them. So, and they're super like flimsy. Like this one, you know, you could just tell the sanding on them is horrible. You can tell right around the edges and whatnot, and up on the bell. And you know, they might sound good stacked, but this one, not too bad. They're marketing it as a dual crash, like I said, and it's not a bad cymbal. I don't know if anybody, I mean, for $150 even for an 18-inch China, it's still not horrible, but it's like the weight of it is not there for an actual China. And I would, if I was them, I would market this as a China trash is what I would market it as, instead of you know, a dual China, because it's not a dual China. It's a China that sounds trashy. So, but it might, like, maybe if I stacked it like this, or maybe if I got like a, because that's quite a ways, maybe if I got one of those small 3-inch risers for my cymbal thing, I could stack it like that and it might sound all right, you know. Or maybe I can stack it like that, you know. It might sound good like that. So who knows? But yeah, so I mean, it's not horrible, but I'll let you guys make that decision. What do you guys think about that cymbal? Let me know down in the comments. And you know, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I've got a lot of content coming. I've only been doing a video a week because I've had a lot of outdoor chores that I've been taking care of. I recently built a chicken coop and got some chickens, and all kinds of other yard work that's having to get done to prep for those chickens and whatnot. And So, but anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments on that symbol. And that's gonna do it for today, guys. And with that, I'll say peace.